Homeland Security's longest partial shutdown is now over. The House approved a Senate-passed bill to fund a majority of the department, but the legislation left out two key agencies. 12 News journalist Tori King is at Sky Harbor Airport with what this means for federal workers.
The Department of Homeland Security's longest partial government shutdown is now over. It lasted a record 76 days, leaving thousands of federal workers without pay for over a month.
And the Senate amendment is agreed to. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
The bipartisan measure was approved by members of Congress by voice rather than recording individual votes.
All those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no.
After that, President Donald Trump officially signed the measure into law. DHS Secretary Markwayne Mullin released this statement following last night's vote. DHS is back open. ICE and CBP will be funded through reconciliation with no Democrat votes, so liberals can't play games with federal law enforcement funding. To be clear, this Democrat shutdown should have never happened. To our great patriotic employees who have continued to protect the homeland every single day without a guaranteed paycheck, thank you. The law now funds almost all of the department through September, including the TSA, FEMA, and the Coast Guard. But it did not provide future funding for Border Patrol or Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Both of those agencies received funding during the shutdown through a separate Republican-led bill. That money is set to run out in the coming months. House Speaker Mike Johnson had this to say after the measure was passed.
We were not going to have lines at TSA. Everybody will get their paychecks now. We'll get moving forward. And then we will finish the work and finally get, again, for 3 years with no crazy Democrat reforms, we will fund Border Patrol and Immigration Enforcement.
Now President Donald Trump is pressuring Republican lawmakers to come up with a solution that will fund those departments for the next 3 years without Democratic votes. He's asked Republicans to have that bill ready on his desk by June 1st. The shutdown first began on February 14th, affecting airports around the U.S., including Sky Harbor right here in Phoenix. The TSA was hit especially hard, with more than 1,000 officers resigning after widespread callouts caused long lines and security delays. Despite the shutdown, Sky Harbor says it saw a record 5.1 million travelers last month alone, thanks to locally hosted events including the Women's Final Four and the playoffs, as well as spring break. DHS will remain funded through fiscal year 26, but lawmakers will have to come together once again to come up with a plan to fund it through fiscal year 27. In Phoenix, Tori King, 12 News.
Tori, thank you. Sky gazers are in for a real